The Humanities core at JP Catholic has a number of emphases within it. We have creative writing, we have theology and philosophy, we have musical theater, we have illustration, and we have new evangelization. The Humanities core is specifically designed to dissolve those barriers that we naturally construct, in the same way that the theology courses here are oriented toward getting us to think about theology not as something that we study in a classroom for a few hours a week, but as something that impacts every single breath that we take, every single minute that we live. Our faith has got to be constant. It's not just something that can be sequestered into one little compartment of our lives. In the same way, the arts are not about being sequestered. The arts are about participating in this larger life and allowing the light in. And so even if there's something that seems like it might be irrelevant, there might be a student who really wants to do creative writing. Why are they having to take a music course? But what they're going to find is that music has not only inspired other writers that they love, but music also has the ability to help them to write more beautifully. Our conviction at JP Catholic is that in order to evangelize, we have to be engaging with culture. And if we're going to be engaging with culture, it can't just be on a superficial basis, but we have to actually understand the deepest and most profound works of culture that have been produced. We're not interested in forming mediocre artists. We want to form great artists. And great artists share a profound interest in culture and in the history of culture, in the development of culture, and in the great shining lights that have appeared who have transmitted works of beauty that continue to be acknowledged and revered and appreciated hundreds of years later. And so we have a course in Shakespeare to help students to recognize how it is that he constructed these truly incredible and lasting works of art, and how we might be able to do the same. The arts are integrated with one another. The arts are endlessly inspiring one another, and we want our students to be similarly inspired so that they can go off and do the greatest possible work that they can do. Every human being longs for beauty. Every human being thrills to hear a great story. And so if we can recognize these commonalities that all human beings share, that everyone in a given audience is going to share, everyone in a given culture is going to share, how can we then use our gifts and the means at our disposal to engage them? How can we make our work also an offering to God? And that's going to be something that sanctifies us, but that also has an impact on the world.
It's a very fun cast of characters. It's probably the most lighthearted of Shakespeare's plays.
It's really hard not to laugh when you're watching Midsummer Night's Dream.
It's such like a crazy story. It's pretty complex. There's a lot of main characters. There's a fairy world, there's a normal world.
It was just fun, and I think everybody in the cast had a fun time.
The characters are